Since we are in the image of God, we must trade with invisibility. We are given the concept of the invisible God, and the concept of God who lives in unapproachable light. And the unapproachableness here and invisible are constraints not of true invisibility, but constraints of the dynamic inside God, the nature of His being, and in turn our being, meaning we also must be invisible in some inner part of us, and live in unapproachable light. Because we can roam the dimensions as either an inward unseen being or a seen being, and the seen being has brought his or her inner being for display, and this display is trading with things it ought not trade, selling itself cheap, exchanging diamonds for rocks, becoming visible, and can be fed on by other beings and human desires. I had vague impressions in my mind last night. I saw a fallen dragon on the ground. It was dead, and I am not sure how deadness works for an already fallen creature. It was empty. I perceived that this dragon was a wind stealer. It stole wind from others, from the earth, from movements. All is wind, and in our breath, in and out, a wind of life. I wonder if this dragon steals our air. I also had this vague perception of an angel. He stood on some center point. Something about the movement of his body and arms gave off the aspect of a rapid robotic movement of probability. Each time he moved his arms rapidly this way or that way, it was as if the movement implied a possible event, a possibility in reality. He was a sort of probability angel. And he said to me, "Your hope and belief in possibilities allows God to give, because He gives only according to the possibilities of belief." On my end, I suppose its opposite must also be true. If our minds don't believe in the vast scope of possible probabilities, God can't use them.